Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Halverson, and I'll serve as your Master of Ceremonies tonight. Modesto is one of the greatest cities in California. Tonight is our chance to celebrate the people that make our city what it is, you. You and your businesses are a very important reason why we're all here tonight. On behalf of the Modesto Chamber of Commerce, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 100th Annual Gala Members' Choice Awards. Before we begin our program, everyone please stand and we'll honor America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This evening is to celebrate another busy, successful year. It's also an opportunity to say thank you to our members, our board, and the many volunteers that work together to make the Modesto Chamber of Commerce the success that it is. Please help me in welcome Modesto Chamber of Commerce President and CEO, Mr. Cecil Russell. Cecil has been leading the Chamber as our CEO and President for just over 3 years, and it's been amazing the positive change in the Chamber and all that's been accomplished in that time. Thank you, Cecil, for all your hard work.
Thank you, Dave. Before I start with some of my speech, I want to thank our title sponsor, Kaiser Permanente, our presenting sponsor, Doctors Medical Center, corporate sponsors, CHG and Janelli and Associates, silver sponsors, Gimli Coleman, CPAs, Modesto Toyota, and our gala sponsors tonight are American Medical Response, Capex Giddings Corby Hines Incorporated, EJ Gallo Winery, F&M Bank, Gallo Center for the Arts, Mapes Ranch, Modesto Commerce Bank, Patricia A. Gillum, CPA, Prime Shine Car Wash, San Joaquin Valley College, The Alliance, and Wells Fargo Mid-Valley Commercial Banking. I would like to recognize dignitaries that are in the audience, and we will start with State Senator Kathleen Galgiani, Supervisor Richard Dick Monteith, Supervisor Bill O'Brien was here, but he had to leave to do double duty. Councilman Dave Lopez is here. Councilman Bill Zalaki is here. Councilman Tony Madrigal is here. And our favored female council person, Jenny Canoria. City Manager Greg Nyoff. Sheriff Adam Christensen. The Modesto Irrigation District new board member Paul Campbell. We have Superintendent of Modesto City Schools, Pam Abel. We have the President and CEO of the Turlock Chamber of Commerce, Sharon Silva. The President and CEO of the Ripon Chamber of Commerce, Tamara Spade. And the President of the Ceres Chamber of Commerce, Renee Ledbetter. Okay. Now, we also have representatives from Congressman Denham's office, Dana Ferreira. We have Senator Canales, State Senator Canales, Helen Condit. And Helen, I'm going to ask your son to stand too. He's an up-and-coming young person, okay? Assemblyperson Christian Olson's representative is Brett. Is Brett here? Yes, thank you. So at this point, it is my pleasure to invite Ralph Curtis to to come on out. Ralph? Ralph? Ralph is from Curtis Legal Group. He's the current chairman for about another half an hour.
Not that long.
Of the board of directors. And I want to tell you a few things. The typical term for a chairman used to be 1 year. When they drafted me, I said it's 2 years. Well, Ralph had already served one, was in his second one. And then we convinced him to do another one. And then our incoming chairman, which you're going to hear from in a few minutes, Dave Gianelli, helped launch the Boys and Girls Club and asked if Ralph would serve for another year. So Ralph has served for 4 years. It is certainly a world record for Modesto. So I have something to present to Ralph, and Ralph didn't know about this. He thought he might, but because of his 4 years of service, we have a plaque for exceptional 4 years of service as chairman of the board for the Modesto Chamber of Commerce. Ralph?
Thank you.
Your turn.
Wow, this is quite a surprise, and certainly a great honor to receive this. My remarks will be brief because really what I need to do tonight is simply thank those who made my time as chairman really pretty easy. And number one would be Cecil himself. Cecil has been a godsend for the chamber. He's been just terrific as our president. And I certainly couldn't have accomplished what I've done with the chamber without Cecil's help. So thank you, Cecil. Let's give him a round of applause. I'd also like to thank the staff of the chamber. We really have a good staff thanks to Cecil. They're hardworking, they're intelligent, they're really good employees. And thank you to this chamber staff for helping out as well. Thank you. And finally, there are some board members whose terms are expiring. The terms are expiring, not the board members. They're still around. But I'd like to thank in particular those board members whose terms are ending along with mine. And they would be, this happened last year too. Why me? Okay, but our retiring board members are Pamela Cullors from Cisco Food Services. Let's give her a little applause. There they are. Kathy Halsey, individual member. Ron Owen, Bank of the West. Chris Rickey presents. Jim Ridenauer, individual member. Amy Wolf, Ag Safe. And Mike Meridian, Peace of Mind, Pest Control. Thank you to all of you, and thank you to all of the board members who served during my term. Like I say, it really made my life easy as chairman. And thank you to all of you for supporting our Chamber of Commerce, which I believe is so important for our business community and for the welfare of our community as a whole. Thank you all very much. Oh, I almost screwed up here. This is now the moment that you've all been waiting for, at least the moment that I've been waiting for. This is called the passing of the gavel. And Dave Gianelli is coming in as our new board chairman, and I think we are in good hands with Dave, and I'm really looking forward to a really successful year, actually successful 2 years, Dave, right? 2-year term with Dave as our chairman. Dave, here you go.
Thank you, Ralph. Geez, I was hoping you were going to forget that, Ralph, and then I wouldn't have to do this. But Ralph, I really want to say I appreciate you extending your chairmanship for that extra year so that I could be working on the Boys and Girls Club. Really, really appreciate that. You did a wonderful job as chairman, and I believe he's left this chamber in a very, very strong position. You know, I told Cecil that I would keep my comments to just a couple of hours. No, actually a couple of minutes. I want to let you know what the Chamber is going to be up to in the next couple of years. We have a lot of plans. At its core, your Chamber wants to make this Modesto community as vibrant and prosperous as possible. Its board is dedicated to serving the business community through advocacy, access to leaders, economic development, business education, and business assistance. Over the next 2 years, your Chamber will continue to be the community's strongest advocate for business. In that role, your Chamber will continue to focus on jobs. Why? Because there are too many people in this community who are unemployed or underemployed. Unemployment contributes to many of the most pressing problems we face. In an effort to reduce unemployment and improve the quality of life in Modesto, the Chamber will advocate for the following. 1, the development of shovel-ready business parks near major transportation arteries. 2, the passage of a regional 1/2-cent transportation tax and the implementation of a transportation infrastructure that will be attractive to business. 3, the connection of the ACE train to Modesto. 4, airline service to LAX. And 5, the development of incentives for businesses to locate in the greater Modesto area. In addition, with the drought and the relicensing of Don Pedro, water is going to be a very important issue, and you can be sure that the Chamber will make sure that business will be at the table. In 2014, your Chamber will implement a grading system that will provide the business community with information about how their elected officials are scoring on business issues. Finally, your Chamber, through its Education Committee, will work collaboratively with the educational community towards the goal of helping further develop an educated workforce. In 2014 and 15, your Chamber intends to provide more services to its members, partly through existing programs, but also through collaborations. The Chamber is forming a new committee called the Small Business Assistance and Advisory Committee. The committee will work collaboratively with other organizations to provide new and more effective ways to help small business in the greater Modesto area. Specifically, the Chamber would like to see the work of Commonwealth Modesto with business incubators continue. The Chamber would also like to provide assistance to young and up-and-coming innovators and entrepreneurs to take their ideas and turn them into successful local businesses. The Chamber would like to work more closely with Commonwealth, Angel Investors, SCORE, the Alliance, and other business organizations in this community to make this happen. There has also been discussion about working with SCORE to provide assistance to small businesses whose owner or manager has suffered some sort of setback and needs temporary managerial assistance. Temporary managerial assistance can keep the doors open and keep the engine of their businesses running. Finally, your Chamber will be focusing on events for its President's Club members. We would like to ensure that our President's Club members have access to local leaders and have opportunities to ask questions and get answers and advocate relating to the issues that are important to them. We would like to enable our President's Club members to be able to share ideas with industry leaders and CEOs. I could continue, but Dave and Cecil, I think, are both giving me the evil eye. You know, I'm very fortunate to work on a board, a Chamber board, that has such an amazing cast of professionals. They are wonderful people to work with, and I'm proud to serve as its chair. At this time, I would like to welcome those board members who are new this year. Please stand as your name is called and remain standing, and please hold your applause until all of the members have been announced. Okay, first of all, we have Christy Ayu, Christy, I don't see you, but hopefully you're standing. Jeff Berta, David Gingerich, Steve Rank, and Cole Siefkin. And Cole is... Cole's been especially nice to have on the board as he brings cookies from the Doubletree to the meetings. Anyway, we welcome you guys and thank you for adding your talents to our board of directors. And now I would like to recognize the full 2014 Modesto Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. We have our executive committee, past chairman Ralph Curtis, who's somewhere. I saw him earlier. We have our chair-elect, Eric Tobias. We have our Vice Chair of Internal Operations, Pat Gillum. We have our Vice Chair of External Operations, Craig Lewis. Our Vice Chair of Member Relations, Bill Moreno. Our Vice Chair of Events and Marketing, Laura Ward. And then our regular board, we have Christy Alyu, Jeff Berta, Dan Garcia, David Gingerich, David Halverson, Brad Hahn, and Doug Johnson. And then finally we have Warren Kirk, Steve Madison, Steve Rank, Cole Siefkin, Ruben Villalobos, Jeremiah Williams. And then finally we have our ex officio members, Keith Boggs, George Bergrukas, David Boring, Chris Helton, and Greg Nyhoff. Please join me in thanking them for their commitment to the Modesto Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber has many members who have given their support for many years, even decades. We would like to recognize these members, celebrating a milestone anniversary, and say thank you to them for their continued support of the Chamber. The following business members have joined the Modesto Chamber's 25-year club. Please hold your applause until the end. We have Bank of the West 8th Street, Dale Road that is, Pellendale Road. We have BBVA Compass, Computer Tutor Business and Technical Institute, Doctors Medical Center Foundation, L Street Architects Limited, Modesto Junior College Technical Education, the Cruise Company. Let's give them a round of applause. We are also honoring those companies who have reached the half-century mark, 50 years as Chamber members. Please help me recognize and thank these amazing members who have joined our 50-year club. We have 5 Minute Car Wash and Gagas Properties. We also have one business who is joining the 75-year club, and that is Rogers Jewelry Company. Thank you, Chamber members. Okay, Dave, I turn it over to you.
Dave did a good job. Cecil threatened to hit the shock collar on him if he went too long. But congratulations on your chairmanship, Dave. Now it's in our continuing tradition to honor the outstanding members and businesses, we begin the presentation of the 2013 Members' Choice Awards. Nominations were submitted to the Chamber by the membership. The selection committee picked the winners based on established criteria and a lot of conversation. Presenting our first award this evening is the Chamber Vice President of Member Relations, Mr. Bill Marino.
Thank you. Each year we take this opportunity to honor our wonderful Chamber volunteers. Without this valuable network of hardworking individuals, we could just not do what we do. Our first award this evening is the Vera Girolami Ambassador of the Year. Now, our ambassadors are called upon to be the outreach arm of the Chamber. Throughout the year, they assist us in contacting each of the Chamber members. They play a critical role in relaying important news from the Chamber to our members, as well as delivering valuable feedback from the members back to the Chamber. This feedback helps to shape the Chamber's priorities and enables us to better serve our membership. In addition to reaching out to our members, our ambassadors come to our aid volunteering at monthly and annual events. In short, they are the most dependable resource and the first to answer the call. This year's Ambassador of the Year was a regular volunteer at Chamber events and business before and after hour gatherings. In addition, he completed more member visits and calls than any other ambassador. We are delighted to recognize and congratulate this year's winner of the Vero Girolami Ambassador of the Year Award. For the second year in a row, Brad Blakely of Edward Jones.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's an honor. I have to thank my wife, Elise. She lets me go and do these things and is a great representative of what it means to reach out to other people. And it's just a pleasure to be able to serve you, get to meet you and your businesses. Thanks so much.
We also have recognition of this special honor. These people, not only do they work in their jobs, but they do this too, and most times this can be pretty full-time. But we have awards from the United States House of Representatives, the United California State Senate, Board of Supervisors, and the Senate, California State Senate, from both our state senators and our representative for the California legislature. So congratulations, Brad.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Brad. Our next award is the Ted Shields Welcome Team Member of the Year. Presenting the award is Chamber Board Member Jeremiah Williams of Oak Crafts by Jeremiah.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, they're alive out there. Today is a wonderful event in that this is the 100th celebration of this gala. And if the individual that we are giving this award to in his honor would be truly pleased with what is going on today. But it's my privilege and my opportunity to tell you today that the Ted Shield Welcome Team Member of the Year, named in the memory of a gentleman who was totally dedicated to the Chamber and the purpose of the Welcome Team. Our Welcome Team is another amazing group of Chamber volunteers. The Welcome Team members gather regularly to welcome new members, businesses to the Chamber, most often at the ribbon cutting, the grand openings. At these events, Welcome Team members meet the owners of the new members' business, learn about what they do, and welcome them to the Chamber community. It is a great opportunity for a new member business to meet existing Chamber members. I said members several times, didn't I? It's in the script. For the Welcome Team to introduce the business as well. And it really is a lot of fun. It really is. You will also see pictures from these events in our monthly Progress magazine. The award is presented this year to the Welcome Team member who has not only had attendance in most ribbon cuttings and grand openings through the year, but who also epitomizes what a Welcome Team member should be: a friendly, welcome representative of our community who takes a genuine interest in each and every member they meet. Our winner truly brings an air of positivity to every Chamber event she attends as a volunteer or a guest. And if you haven't visited her shop on J Street, you definitely should. Please help me congratulate the 2013 Ted Shields Welcome Team Member of the Year, Susie Fergundis. And like they say on TV, come on down. I'll let you speak first.
Thank you. Well, when we're notified that there's going to be a ribbon cutting, it can only mean good things. It means that a new or revitalized business has confidence in doing business here in Modesto. It means there's another member to the chamber, keeping it strong and active, as it's so vital to our business community. And it means that I get to know what's happening right off the bat. So it's fun, and I encourage all of you who want to participate that you can do this without giving up your whole schedule. You can fit it into your day most of the time, and we take turns going. So thank you for the opportunity to be a chamber member and to be on the welcoming committee, and for this honor.
For you. Susie, you forgot the gold.
Congratulations, Susie. Great job. The next award is always extremely competitive. There are so many outstanding nonprofit organizations in Modesto that this is always a difficult decision for our selection committee. Here presenting the 2013 Nonprofit of the Year is Chamber Vice Chairman of Finance, Patricia Gillum, and last year's winner, Belinda Rolachek of Haven Women's Center.
Go. Nonprofit organizations are unique entities. They're made of people. Imagine that. Most of them volunteers who are simply there because they believe in the mission of the organization and they want to make a difference in the life of a child, a family, or their community. They're around us all, in every community across America. These organizations offer second chances for those in recovery, provide training and employment for the physically and mentally challenged, create role models and the opportunity for at-risk children, connect cultures around the globe, and much, much more. Our community is a better place because of the work that these accomplished by our nominees. But it is an honor to be able to recognize them this evening. The nominees for Nonprofit Organization of the Year are Boys and Girls Club of Stanislaus, Howard Training Center, Latino Community Roundtable, Modesto Sister Cities International, Peer Recovery Art Project, Stanislaus County Affordable Housing Corporation, and Stanislaus County Police Activities League. Our winner was founded in 1997 and includes amongst their good works a backpack drive which collects and distributes backpacks for the children throughout Stanislaus County. This year they gave away 1,000 backpacks. In addition, they have organized ice cream socials for 900 children at the Tuolumne Elementary School and provided over 500 toys and pajamas for children at the Fairview Elementary School. In addition, our winner is very active politically, endorsing ballot measures and candidates they believe will best serve our community. For the last 3 years, they have offered a free day of legal service for over 800 individuals, as well as several free workshops and services for Dreamer students throughout Stanislaus County. Amazingly, all of this is accomplished without a single paid staff member. The organization is run extensively and entirely by volunteers. Please help me congratulate the 2013 Nonprofit of the Year, the Latino Community Roundtable. And will the president, Maggie, please come forward? Where's Maggie? Right here. Oh, you're good. There you are over there. Okay. Maggie, congratulations.
Thank you. Before I say anything, I do want to thank the Chamber for this recognition, but we are 100% volunteer. So I'm going to ask all the LCR members, sponsors, supporters, and friends that are always there when we call. Please stand up, because this is for you. Please stand up. LCR is strictly volunteers, as I said. Our membership is very, very diverse. We're very honored and very pleased to have members like Senator Anthony Canella, Sheriff Adam Christensen, that have been members for a long time, some of them before they were even elected. Very proud to have the Modesto Chamber as a member of LCR. We are a 501c4, but we are nonprofit. And the reason that we are a 501c4 is because we are the only organization in Stanislaus County that can take position on political issues. We have to educate ourselves. Yes, we are the organization that sent out the demand letters to all the school districts in Stanislaus County. We did not do it to sit here and file lawsuits. We did it to have people from the outside come in and file lawsuits. We have to take care of our school districts. We want that money to stay here. We're very proud to partner up with Pam Abel, Superintendent of Modesto City Schools. And the list goes on. And I just want to thank all of you. We are very, very honored to have members of the Chamber. Many of the banks that are here this evening, they have been with us for a long time. Oak Valley Community Bank, F&M Bank, Bank of the West, U.S. Bank, and most recently, our Santa Claus at every Wells Fargo bank in Stanislaus County, Merced County, San Joaquin County, and the foothills. And if Oscar Caballo is here, I'd like him to be recognized, because through the efforts of their bank, they help us to bring those toys and those pajamas this December. And I'm not ashamed to ask, and I'll ask you before I leave, we need your money. We're all volunteers. So if you can give us a little bit, because our next project is just around the corner. We are also advocates of Cesar Chavez and his beliefs. We're bringing the movie to the Brandon theaters. We want to have a gala. The money that we raise from that gala is to help to clean up the Cesar Chavez Park in Modesto. So once again, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I tell you, you know, when you get an opportunity to solicit some funds, you need to do it. That was great. Congratulations to the Latino Community Roundtable and Maggie Mejia. That's great. 65% of the Chamber membership is made up of small businesses. The Chamber honors the commitment of the small business as the cornerstone of our community. Presenting the 2013 Small Business of the Year Award is Chamber Vice Chairman of Marketing Events, Laura Ward, who is the winner of the 2012 Small Business of the Year, and Eddie Marie Julian of Beckles Candles and Gifts.
Small businesses are the backbone of our economy and our community. They also represent the majority of businesses in the Modesto Chamber.
We're not candles, we are candies. We know that, right? I couldn't help but correct, okay? That's all right. You're not the first. But there are hundreds of successful small businesses in the Chamber, and many of those companies are represented here tonight. There were so many deserving companies that were nominated this year, it was quite difficult to make a selection. But the nominations for the 2013 Small Business of the Year Award are American Recycling, LLC, DataPath, Inc., Get Fit, Guaranteed, Intrinsic Elements, Modesto View, Never Boring, Newbridge Management, Valley Wealth, Inc., Village Baking Company and Cafe, and the Ward Promotional Marketing Solutions.
Tonight's winner of the Small Business of the Year Award represents all that it makes a small business truly great. Vision, integrity, hard work, a love for the community, and a willingness to give back. Over the years, it has grown in success and offerings, expanding its product lines to meet its needs of a high-traffic location. Even more impressive than the business' continued success is its ever-present contributions throughout the community. It is rare to attend a charitable event at which you will not see a contribution without our winner. I'm not even sure if this business' generous owner even knows how to say no. The Modesto Chamber of Commerce has also been a recipient to this year's winner. The winner is a regular contributor to both the Chamber's Ag Awareness and Ag Luncheon. And we are not the only ones who think our winner is pretty special. Our winner has been named the Business Modesto Bees Reader's Poll's Best Bakery every year since 2009. So please join us in honoring the 2013 winner of the Small Business Award, Village Baking Company and Cafe, Joanne Ramos.
I am so floored to be nominated with that group of people, much less to win. Buying an established business is such a double-edged sword sometimes. And the first few years were really tough. But I think we have that train on the tracks and heading in the right direction. And one of my favorite parts about it is being able to work with my two lovely daughters and the wonderful man in my life, Ross, who's not here tonight, unfortunately, and to offer opportunities to some really talented people. And my head pastry chef, Maria, I wish she was here tonight too, Maria Mora. She is responsible for what you see in my bakery cases. I get to taste it and approve it, but she puts everything out there. The other wonderful thing about this business is it's such a great vehicle to be able to participate in the community and give back to the community. And that's something that I learned as an employee of Grimbleby Coleman for so many years. Giving back to this community and the people that try to make it a better place for everyone is such an honor. Thank you so much.